Good evening and welcome to 2020 Open House. My name is Greg Roderick. I'm your student's AP Statistics teacher. My contact information is here, you'll see on your screen, but also your child has this document in their Google Classroom. I'm very easy to get a hold of. Please reach out via email or phone whenever you need anything. So far, we're about a week into this, and so far, so good. It's going to be a great year. I'm so glad they've taken the course. It's a fantastic course. I truly believe it's one of the best things we do at the high school. We'll talk a little bit more about the course in a minute. Just briefly on the expectation front, the number one thing that I needed help with from you guys is that your student is checking their email on a regular basis. If I'm only seeing them twice a week physically in person, there will be times where I need to get a hold of them remotely, and I really need them to be able to check their email to try to manage the progress of 100 students and try to keep them, uh, you know, in line to the goals and expectations that we have for them. I need to be able to communicate with them. If that works out, again, I'm flexible as to the formats. I've talked to them a little bit about the fact that if they're, we're going to have to try some new things, which I think ultimately is a good thing. There'll be some new ways of doing things that I think they will ultimately enjoy. But if they're having, technical issues, for example, or something like that on an assignment, simply email me and let me know, and it's no problem. We just can't have them going, having assignments that just don't get turned in for reasons where we're simply out of the loop. So just communicate with us, and all will be well. Just a little bit about me, and we'll talk a little bit more about the course. This is my 16th year, I believe, at BBHHS. I've coached a lot while I've been there. I've coached with boys and girls, both in basketball and golf. I've coached baseball. I do the statistics for the football team, so I do quite a bit on that end. This is my 8th year teaching AP statistics. I actually was able to start the program here at the high school. I consider myself very fortunate to do it. It's a really good course. So just a little bit about the course. It really is one of those things. It's a great thing that we do. The AP test, of course, is in the middle of May, but the bottom line is these students. It's a little different, and that I think that's a good thing. And it's their algebra skills aren't super important for this course. So if they have good algebra skills, that's great, but bad algebra skills doesn't hurt them. It really is more about expression and being able to write their thoughts clearly and think in a linear pattern. It's a very good thinking course. Also, I try to tell the students, I try to sell them on the idea that when they get to college or whatever, that they should investigate, well, how much extra coursework would it take, especially for business students, I feel, how much extra coursework would it take to get a minor in math, statistics, or data science? I think in any of those three fields, with whatever it is they are passionate about, it really opens up a lot of opportunities for these young people in this day and age. I get a lot of feedback from the people that have gone through this course and are in their 20s in the business world, that they really say that it's been beneficial for them. Okay, content of the course, just briefly. Um, Exploring data. We do a lot with data in the first half of the course. How to collect it is a biggie. How to collect it properly, whether it's a sample or a experiment. And then we get into probability, which is a troublesome spot for the students. And then the last half of the year is all about inference. Okay, in other words, taking some information and trying to say something intelligent about a larger set. Okay, so that's the course in a nutshell. If you would like to talk more, but if you've ever taken an introductory statistics course in college or anything like that, you remember what that was. That's basically this course. And if you remember, if it was tough for you, remember you did it in 15 weeks, and we have the whole year to do it. Well, a little bit less than that this year, but we have a longer time frame, which I think is helpful. Some other resources that we might run into, we use ASA site. There's bottom line is this is just an example, but there's a lot of different resources that are available if your child starts to become interested in statistics. There's a lot of things they can figure out as far as how it could become part of their career. And uh, I think in this day and age, whether they do super well in the course or not, to me is not as important as just being exposed to this information and this way of thinking at a young age. And like I said, I think it's one of the great things we do here at the high school, and I feel privileged to be a part of it. So if you have any questions, please feel free to call me. I'll put back my contact information there in planning periods and all that good stuff. Just feel free to drop me an email with whatever you need. If it's if it's content specific or if it's personal for your child, please don't hesitate to reach out. Thank you very much, and that is our open house for 2020. Have a great night. We'll talk to you soon.